Hey y'all, welcome back to a new vlog. If you're new, I'm Chanina. Hey girl, hey. So we've got a little bit of decorating going on. I decided to put the big ornaments in here and put the smaller ones on the tree so that it doesn't weigh it down too much. And I did switch out the flowers. I put the white ones in here, and then just for a little color, I just kept the little the wheat ones that were with the orange ones. But eventually I'm gonna switch these out and probably get like red, the fake red poinsettia flowers or something to that nature. But yeah, so that's that for right now. And then I set up my little village. I don't know why I thought I had more little people than this, but I need to wipe that down. Oh, that's from the tree. But yeah, so far, this is what the little village is looking like. I have to put the batteries in here. I took them out last year because I knew it was going to be sitting in the closet until this year. And I didn't want the batteries to explode or corrode or go bad or whatever. So took those out. So I'm going to put some in there. I think I have batteries. I may have to actually go get some. I think they take AA batteries. Yeah, I think they take AA, either a AA or AAA, but anyways, so that's the little people village. And then I got my little bears set up here, which I think that was a good idea. Then I got my snow sled over there, so yeah. Still have to put the tree up. I need to go grab the table out of my son's room, and let's see, I saw a taller one. I think this is a 5-inch tree or something to that nature, but I did see that they have a taller one now. I don't know if it's for the same price or not. It was $5. I don't think it would be more than $5 because Dollar Tree, the highest price in there is $5. But yeah, so I'm gonna put it in this little corner right here, and that'll be that on that. And as for the rest of it, I honestly don't think I'm gonna do the hieroglyphic Santa this year. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave those out this year, but I've still got some stuff. I was kind of playing around with these ornaments a little bit, and was thinking that I could put them, let's turn the light on, in here and have them like on the wall like that, like when you first walk in. So we will see about that. Like I said, just one day at a time, putting it together. It's not like I have a whole lot of stuff to put up. Huh, that was weird that the screen got black. Oh, my finger was touching the screen. But yeah, it's not like I have a whole lot to put up, but yeah. So moving right along. And as far as the plates, I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to put these out or not. I don't know. But at Dollar Tree, I did see like a table runner. They have them in gold and red. So I might get a red one to replace this, to have it going across the table long ways. I don't know if that'll be too much red though, because I'm thinking about adding in some red to this. So maybe if they have gold, or I don't know, but I see them all the time. I only see them in red, gray, black, and gold. I haven't seen any other colors, so we shall see. Hey y'all, we're back. It's the next morning. I fell asleep on y'all last night, y'all. When I got home, I think I shared with y'all where I was at as far as decorating. And then I sat down and did some things on the computer, trying to edit to get a video up for you guys. And then after that, I watched a video, several videos talking about the mayor in Chicago, I think is where she is. She calls herself Super Mayor, Tiffany something. Anyways, they were talking about, well, the channels that I was looking at, they were talking about the caucus that they had, which was like a town hall meeting per se, and they were saying they haven't done one in centuries. And basically the people came out and voted if she could be or run for supervisor of something, I forget, but apparently she's already running for, or rerunning for mayor or something. Well, it didn't work out in her favor. They did not want her as their supervisor, and I was just like, oh, okay. And what's funny is she was so sure that she was going to win the vote that it was pretty much egg in her face, you know, that she did not win. And so they started talking about her background, like her history of her being in office, and it sounds like old girl got a lot of corruption and things going on. So anyways, that's what I was looking at last night. And then I took a shower, and then I ate dinner. I forgot, second night in a row, I forgot to show y'all how the pasta dish came out. It actually tasted really good. Got compliments from everybody, and that's what we ate as leftovers last night. And it was even better last night because all the seasonings and things had time to marinate overnight. So it tasted really good, and it basically put me to sleep. I was waiting on yesterday's video. Well, I ended up posting it this morning, but what would have been yesterday's video, I was waiting on that to upload, and I ended up falling asleep waiting on that because I think the video is like 30 minutes long or something, so it was going to take about 30 minutes or so for it to render so that I could upload it. And girl, next thing I know, it was morning. Okay, so here we are, we're out in the streets per usual, and I just wasted some time at a Walgreens. It was a pickup for some Hanes socks for men, and they didn't have any. I sent the person a substitute suggestion. They never responded. And the app does say that if the person doesn't respond after a few minutes or so, or still doesn't respond, then they recommend purchasing the item or the replacement anyways. I typically don't like to do that because I've done that before, and the customer was upset that I okayed the replacement for them, even though it took them forever to respond. So they were upset about it, and you know, and I said, you know what, I'm not doing that anymore. So I don't do that anymore. I just remove it from the order, cancel the delivery, and I keep it moving to the next pickup. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm on the way to Walmart. It's a different Walmart, so we're gonna see. Okay, we're gonna see once we get over here if they still have the order or whatnot, or if it's gonna cancel by the time I get there, and all the things. And at some point when I get near a Target, Olivia has been asking for an advent calendar. I didn't realize how much she enjoyed the advent calendar last year, even though it was just all chocolates. but she's been asking for an advent calendar. She's seen them in Target, and so she wants me to get them. It's already, today's Thursday technically, so it's, what is it, the 4th or the 5th, one of those. And so we're already 5 days into December, which is fine. The one that she wants is all chocolate, and then there's another one she actually wants two. So there's another one that's Jolly Rancher. So I told her I'll see what I can do to get her that, because, you know, she's asked several times, and that's how I know she really wants something, is when she asks multiple times. If she asks for something maybe once or twice and then I don't hear about it for weeks, then I know, okay, she wanted it in that moment, but, you know, it was no big deal, right? So yeah, that's all I have going on. It's still morning time. It's not even lunchtime yet. I did stop. I was so thirsty and my mouth was hot because I didn't get a chance to sip anything before leaving the house. So I did stop to get a iced coffee. There's still $1 only if you order through the app, okay? But mine was like $1.30 because I added extra caramel, extra swig of caramel syrup, I guess, and it was like 30 cents or 29 cents, and then of course you got your tax. So
a little longer than a few minutes later,
thing just happened. I just picked up a Jason's Deli, and when I was in there, there's a manager that's in there all the time. I have a great rapport with her, never any problems. She knows as soon as I walk through the door I'm picking up an order, right? So she asked me who I'm waiting on or who I'm picking up. So I tell her. And then, you know, she kind of look around and she said it hasn't come up yet. I'm like, cool. And then another lady that was at the register, she asked me who I'm waiting on. So she basically says the same thing. She goes and looks for the order. And then she says, it hasn't come up yet. So then she starts to ask me, well, what did the person order? So I told her what they ordered, and the first lady, the manager, was like, I feel like I bagged that order already and already sent it out. You know, and I'm like, all right. So I'm kind of just waiting on them to be like, yeah, somebody already picked it up. I'm thinking that's the direction it's going. And so, you know, they print up the receipt to kind of confirm what I was telling them about what they ordered or whatnot. And then the lady that said she felt like she bagged the order already was like, yeah, I've already bagged this, and I gave it out to somebody. I gave it out to another driver not that long ago. And I was like, okay, that's fine, you know. And then the other lady, I don't know if she was a manager or not. She just happened to be at the register, this second lady. I know the first one for sure is a manager. So anyway, she says, you know what, I'll just make it again. We'll just make it again. And I'm just like, okay, you know, cool with me. And so the first manager was like, yeah, we'll just make it again because I know you'll drop it off. I don't have to ask you to confirm anything. I know you're going to drop it off. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, heck yeah, because food, I can't send Georgia Power no food, you know? I wish I could. I would cook him a meal every day. But I can't send Georgia Power no food, girl. So yeah, I don't have no plans on keeping none of these people food. I don't even want it when I not accidentally, but when they don't want it and I can't find them and the timer run out and all this jazz, or they put in the wrong address and yada yada yada. Because I have been stuck with people's orders before, and believe you me, I didn't want it. Okay, I went out my way to try to get this stuff dropped off, and it was unsuccessful, and I ended up keeping the food. Unfortunately, when you're forced to keep the food, well, the app will tell you to throw it away or discard or whatever you want to do with it, right? But I got a family, so I normally just give it to them. But the unfortunate part about that is you don't get paid for the order, okay? So if you get stuck with the food, depending on the scenario, you don't get paid for that order. Okay, anyway, so they make the food again. I drop it off, and I'm going through security, and what do I notice? A Jason's Deli bag shaped just like the one that I have sitting on the table. Turns out the driver did drop it off. I don't know why it still wanted somebody to pick it up, And why it appeared as if no one had picked it up, I have no idea. Uber's gonna have to figure that part out. You know, but yeah, I dropped it off, and the security guy, he was like, you need the code too, right? And I'm like, yeah, I guess so, because yeah, I needed the PIN, of course, for that order. And I asked him, I said, so what was up with the first one? I said, well, this is her second bag. She's got 2 lunches for the day, because it looks like the first driver actually made it. So he was like, well, what happened? I said, well, when I was at Jason's Deli, it appeared that the order was already made but not dropped off, because I ended up getting the order. You know, so I hope Uber does not screw me for this order. I hope I still get paid for it, because it is not my fault. Okay? It's not my fault that she got the same order twice. Now, what she might want to do, Miss Ma'am, I ain't gonna say your name, but you work at the Quick Box Fulfillment Center, okay? And you ordered a Jason's Deli, a manager's Amio special with a a cup of chicken chili. If I were you, I would check my card to make sure I did not get charged for that same meal twice, okay? That's just my advice. That's all I'm gonna say. On the other hand, Uber better pay me my money, okay? Because I did go pick it up and drop it off. So anything outside of that ain't got nothing to do with me, okay? Anyway, I'm on my way to pick up a Chick-fil-A. I actually have another order that I'm dropping off over here in Riverdale. And an order came through on my way here from Chick-fil-A to pick it up. So I'm actually going to pick up Chick-fil-A. And then I don't know which drop-off is going to be first. But I've got this, what's it called? Five Guys. I've got this Five Guys that smells like a bag of grease. And, you know, we're gonna get that dropped off, and then by the time I'm done, it'll be close to, because it's 2:39 now, so I'll have to pick up Olivia in about an hour, and then I'm gonna probably take her to Target and let her pick out her Advent calendar, because she wants an Advent calendar. Last year, I had this big idea in my head for this year's Vlogmas. Y'all, I have like a whole Amazon list of things that I wanted to buy specifically for Vlogmas. Child, it didn't happen, but it's okay. I guess it just wasn't meant, you know. That's how I'm starting to look at things now. Well, I've always looked at it like that, but I'm trying to be okay with that thought, that way of thinking, like, well, you know, everything happens for a reason. It just wasn't meant to be. Anyway, child done got hot now. I was at the beauty supply store yesterday because I ran out of my lip gloss, and I got tired of scraping the plastic, you know, for the little remnants of lip gloss that's left in there. So I did get one. I got this, the other one was cocoa. It was alright. This is raspberry, so I got a fresh tube of the raspberry. And the only other thing that I bought there was this hat that I have on, because I was borrowing Olivia's, and in the morning it's like really cold, you know. And so I had her hat, and I'm like, well, dang, what's she gonna wear on her head? So I had to give her hat back and buy my own. So that's all I bought at the beauty supply store yesterday. Look, they've got, oops, we might be too late. There's one right there. Excuse you? I don't, you know what, I'll leave this crap sitting right here and won't give 2 cares about it. Here's this one. Look, great minds think alike.
Okay, let's get it.
This one's $4.
Put that down, that's too boring. We had that last year.
Did we? Oh my gosh, I'm just knocking over everything, aren't I?
Which one look better? These.
Let me see. Well, that one's 15, so that was going to be a no anyways. Alright, let's go. Now, is this all chocolate, or what is...
That one's
Oh my gosh. Let me put stuff down. Oh, that is chocolate. Here, grab that so I
Oh,
can.
let's get it.
No, girl.
Why?
Because it's $15.
So,
You know I'm frugal in this thing.
look what I found.
Oh, this is the ones that they had at Kroger.
Yeah, we had it last
That
year.
were like 2 for $6 or something like that. Anyways, come on, we gotta shop for a customer. Ooh.
I'm about to eat it too.
Let's cut through this way. Oh, this is cute. No,
Why would you get that?
I'm not, because it's $35. But I have to go to Dollar Tree to get some batteries for you, so maybe they'll have the little runner that I need. Oh, it's a 1 cube. Huh. Okay. You're squeezing my.
Stop vlogging. Get the people's stuff. What?
Did you eat that? I know you didn't eat that candy. Oh, you thief! I'm turning you in. I don't know this lady. I really don't. Alright, so they want Pop-Tarts and stuff. Look at all these cavities sitting here. What is this? A jumbo marshmallow. Yum. Here, put that back. Come on, there's some ladies coming and I want to move out the way. Okay.
Oh, Mom, look.
Ooh, a hot drink bomb. What does that mean? I sit it in some hot chocolate and it. What?
Obviously.
What is that? More cavities? Oh, okay.
Stop labeling everything as cavities.
But it is none but cavities. Alright. We're looking for Pop Tarts.